Good Monday morning. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Trevor Gibbs. Back to school for many today across Northeast Florida, and we're looking at decent weather this morning with dry roadways, warm conditions in the 70s. It will be hot this afternoon with a few afternoon storms, so that commute home may be a little impacted by weather versus this morning, which is just fine. The big story for this upcoming week is going to be the heat. It is going to be a very hot week with highs in the middle to upper 90s each day. It'll feel even hotter than that with the humidity, but despite the humidity, the rain coverage actually lowers a bit later this week, so only isolated coverage of afternoon storms, which means more of us are going to be feeling the impacts from that prolonged heat. Hour by hour today, we start off in the middle to upper 70s this morning. By the lunch hour, it's close to 90 degrees, and then we'll stay near there through this afternoon until we see a few areas of rain develop later today, and that'll drop the temperatures down quickly wherever we do see the rain. But overall, a lot of dry hours for back to school on this Monday. Feels like temperatures hour by hour quickly rise through the 90s by the middle of the morning, and then for several hours this afternoon, feels like temps will be above 100. So make sure you're staying cool and hydrated. We'll show you that futurecast here depicting the probability of rain into the afternoon will be widely scattered across the area. By 12 o'clock, still mostly dry, 90s for temperatures. But then you see a few showers and storms develop with the afternoon heating, and any of these could contain very heavy rain, gusty winds, and a lot of lightning. We had very electric storms yesterday, and we could see some more of that frequent lightning today in the storms. By sunset tonight, we're drying out. Temperatures are still warm in the 80s, and then we're quiet tomorrow morning with 70s for temperatures back into the 90s tomorrow, even hotter tomorrow, again with less rain. There still could be an isolated storm here and there, but overall the story then becomes the heat. Also in the tropics, there's now 3 areas to watch for potential tropical development, but the good news is none of these are currently a concern to the United States. One area of low pressure that's moving away over the North Atlantic. 2 other areas of low pressure will be watched closely for development, one with a tropical wave. This one has the best probability of developing into anything tropical over the next several days as it stays out over the open Atlantic. And locally, we're just tracking the heat and humidity. Summer still in full swing in your 7-day forecast with your weekend always in view. Look out for some of those afternoon storms today. And through the rest of this week, an isolated storm is still possible given the time of the year and so much heating of the afternoon. But overall, the big story continues to be the heat as high temperatures rise into the upper 90s. Feels like temperatures every day in between 105 and 110.